Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded. Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
The GoreCast is brought to you by American Horrors, the greatest uncut horror channel in the world. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all horror. As well as the station of decapitation without your head.
America's longest running horror channel, www.withoutyourhead.com.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What's up, GoreCasters? Welcome back here to the GoreCast with me, Johnny Deadly, and all of my homeboys. All to the.
He'll just get tired of something else I say.
To that side of me. It's sorry for the lack of, as I said in the posts over the weekend. Sorry for the lack of shows during the week. We had a bit of there was a thing that had to get sorted. And also in relation to what Roddy was saying earlier about he's hitting the big time. It's him. It's called Black Friday, the Bruce Campbell movie, the horror movie one, if memory serves me correctly. Campbell's in it.
I believe so, yes.
Tony Jaa White. Michael Jai White, that's it, is in it. Devon Sawa from Slackers and Salt Lake City Punk and Idle Hands is in it. And there's a couple of other people. Yeah, it's basically instead of a load of people raiding a shop on Black Friday and being brainless assholes, there's a load of people raiding a shop on Black Friday, except they're zombies, which makes them brainless assholes with an excuse for being brainless assholes.
Doesn't it make them brain-eating assholes?
What?
Doesn't it make them brain-eating assholes?
I don't know, though.
I don't know, because we're yet to see what sort of zombie we're fucking dealing with.
Right.
To be fair, zombies only ever ate brains in that one film.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just happy to get whatever they can.
Return of the Living Dead.
Now the rest of them are just kind of like cannibals and shit.
Return of the Living Dead. Just to clarify, is that one film?
Correct.
Yeah. I know my zombies. I know my
Zombies.
Yeah. How do you know they like brains? Because one of them literally went.
Oh, that fucked a small child up so bad.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he grew up to be me, so rock on.
Right.
Okay,
Well, that took a dark turn. Anyway, yeah, it's Horror New Tuesday.
When did that come out?
Return of the Living Dead?
Yeah.
I want to say 87.
Okay.
Right.
I
Google.
will buy.
To the Googles. Return.
Right, Google.
Return.
To the collection.
Living.
Sorry.
I could go to the collection, except the collection's going to take longer than the Google.
What?
I feel like you're trying to do the math on that.
It's 85.
That was the year I was born.
I feel better.
Yeah.
I was 3.
Okay, so I was more like you said a small child, and I'm like, when the fuck did that movie come out? Because I didn't know you were a small child when that movie came out.
Carter's older than you. You were the baby.
I know.
The group. You were the baby of the group. Giz and I are the Marsha Brady, or the Jan Brady of the group. And then there's Carter. Who's the Marsha?
I was going to say, he doesn't have anybody, just Carter.
Marsha.
Yeah, Carter. Bill wins. Yes, Bill wins. He hit the nail on the head. Yeah, so there's a whole lot of news going on. As you can imagine, due to the fact that it's after Halloween, most of the news is, hey, we got a movie coming out. Look at our movie.
Yeah.
Look at our movie. How's everyone been doing? Has everyone recovered from their? I wasn't around last week, so has everyone recovered from their Halloweeniness? Your Halloweeny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I'm still
really
eating
very.
sweets, so I'm happy.
Things slowed down, so I got back to gaming for a little bit and stuff.
Yes. Yes. Gaming is crucial. Midnight, what's going on? Oh, yeah, we should probably say hello to everyone in the chat as well. We have Jane O'Doherty in the chat.
Hi,
Hello. Jane. We have Roddy's in the chat. Hello.
Hi, Roddy.
Bill's in the chat. Hello. Midnight's in the chat. Hello.
Hey, Midnight.
And that's it there for the minute. All these ulcers in my midst. Yes, we're ancient. We're ancient.
I think he meant to say in my midst.
Rochi's here.
Rochi, what's going on? I'm nearly 40. I'm nearly 40 at midnight. Yes, we're all nearly 40, except for Carter, who is over 40.
Yes.
I just turned 36. I feel old.
Yeah, you're still nearly 40 now because you're past the 5 number. So you're like, if you go mathematically by rounding up, you would round up to 40.
Yeah, that's why I cry sometimes.
Oh, then
I'm so close to 40, I can smell it.
What's 40 smell like?
Jet.
Honestly,
cat piss and
smells about the same thing as 30 smelled like, to be perfectly honest. Not that much of a difference.
Yeah, that's because you've lived in the same cave for 10 years. You may have relocated the cave from different locations and things. Same cave. Different GPS.
Not wrong, I suppose.
Jesus Christ.
Need to get me a
Roger just got back home from working for 17 hours.
Jesus H fucking Christ.
Damn.
I feel your pain, man. Rochi's gone to do long shifts at work, and I've been starting to edit, and then he finishes his long shift of work, and I'm still editing.
Bill, we spotted that, and we're going to be discussing it later on.
What?
But I don't know if he's done with wrestling.
Yeah, anyway.
All you peeps must be peeping our articles, because, oh no, that wouldn't have been in the article.
No.
Anywho, who wants to? What's the first news bit? I know people said we're going to. Oh, it's me. Okay, right. Okay.
How it always ends up being you the first one when you don't want to be the first one.
Yeah, it would have been. I wish I'd known that was the first one. I probably would have downloaded the trailer in advance.
We could skip around. We could take the next one and then go back.
Skip around for a sec. Yeah,
we skip around. Then I got the cello.
The cello. Okay, we'll get a picture of a cello. We'll get a picture of a cello up here now for Carter, and he can start chatting away about cellos.
All right, so
cello.
I'm kind of curious. This one's called the cello. It's got Toby Bell and Jeremy Irons tied to it, and
Tobin.
The director. Sorry,
Tobin.
Oh, thought that's what I said. Sorry.
Yeah, I think you said Toby.
I may have. Tobin.
He was giving him a cool name.
What's wrong with Tobin?
The other one's way cooler sounding.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with Tobin?
I think Tobin's cooler.
Okay. Wink.
There
we go.
Let's discuss this a little bit longer.
Anywho, so the movie's called and the whole thing's like music to die for. The story is an inspired cellist who learns the cost of his brand new cello is a lot more insidious than he first thought. Not a whole bunch on that. Like the biggest news that came up recently was just the fact that Bell signed on to it and stuff. No real release to it. Poster looks cool. You know, you've got this cello with like some blood smeared in it, and it's kind of like the hands going through the walls kind of thing, kind of coming out of the cello. So
I bet once you start playing it, you end up playing a certain track, and that music then ends up sucking the soul either of the person playing it or the people listening.
I'm thinking the people listening, because like the more I play, the better I get. Like that's the price. Like I'm killing people to be better. At least
We
that's
could be
what
completely wrong, but
oh
that
yeah,
sounds cool.
totally wrong. No,
But
like
that does
for all
sound cool.
fucking knows. But I mean, like between Bell and Irons, like those are two solid actors. So,
oh, what if you have a world famous cello player and he goes around doing all these concerts, touring, you know, the planet, you know, this famous thing, and just coincidentally there always happens to be a murder, wherever he was playing, and it turns out that he's using the strings from his cello to garrote people.
See, though, I don't know, because like that's still kind of like he's finding out that this cello's insidious. So I feel like that's right
fair
off the
enough.
bat.
Yeah.
That kind of
right.
like one of those like the TV show Friday the 13th, where you kind of knew what you had to do to like. So, but this is from the director of Saw 2 and Spiral, so you know it's going to be a little fucking dark.
Just briefly, hello Charlie, who apparently trusts me to be late when you're on time, is what she just commented. So
yeah,
you're not too late.
That's how we work.
Right,
yep, pretty much.
I don't know. I picked the story because I was like, you don't really see a lot of movies about cellos, and I was like, that's interesting.
No, and then like all of a sudden,
mainly my motivation.
Wasn't there literally a movie on Netflix like 3 years ago?
The duet.
Yeah, the duet with the two ladies.
Oh God, that was good.
It was so good.
Yeah, but he's saying that like zombies, you can throw a rock and hit one. You don't really see a lot of cello kind of things.
No, you don't. No.
There. I'm justified again.
That's what he was saying. Yeah.
He gave me a verbal ball kicking to tell me my idea was wrong, and then Carter backs me up. So I'm happy again. until about 5 more minutes when someone else makes fun of me, and then I'll be sad again.
We weren't making fun of you. We were just pointing out the slight inaccuracy in your statement.
The Red Bull's starting to kick in, gentlemen.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, we'll find out.
I don't even know no more.
Buckle your seatbelts. It would really be nice if my microphone would stop moving, though. That would be a good start.
I think it's you moving.
Going that way. Probably, because I'm very wired and I can't sit still anymore.
Alrighty.
So go see the cello when it comes out.
Unfortunately, not a lot known, but like I said, the premise sounds cool. You've got two.
It was based on a book, Giz. It was based on a book. Did you read it?
Funnily enough, believe it or not, there are actually some books that even I have not gotten around to read yet.
Don't worry, the synopsis. Oh no, wait. I did read it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will say though, I am kind of a fan of like music-based stuff where you're giving yourself or you're taking. I don't know. Like I've always kind of dug that for some reason.
It's probably because of the old notion of music is the food of the soul. Therefore, the tie-in to the soul, much like with photography and the old notion that if you take somebody's photograph, you capture their image, which then can be transferred into the portrait of Dorian Gray, whereby that painting of him
I'll tell you something for nothing, lads. I've tried and it doesn't work.
Stealing somebody's soul.
No, we could be completely wrong. This could be like
hang on. I think I know what the problem is. You're not a ginger. It comes naturally to us.
I've got a ginger beard. We've discussed this. I'm like I'm the blade of gingers. I'm like a day walker. I'm like half in and half out.
Which means that you're out enough not to have the power.
He's Wesley Snipes.
You can just do the work, but you're not getting the price or not getting the bonuses from it.
Yeah.
Fuck. We could be wrong, and it could be like a evil bong situation, and it could be a literal killing cello. It just gets up with arms and starts killing people.
I doubt that with Tobin Bell in it.
Take its own cord and just kind of like kill people and like ring itself.
For some reason, no, you're actually starting to sell me at it.
He has a little thing that they use to make the noise. He uses that to kill people. Oh man, I just sold a movie. Call me.
Once you've seen Killer Donuts, anything become a killer. Sofas, beds,
tires.
Oh, fucking tires. Fucking tires.
Right.
Rubber.
Speaking of musical, speaking of how Carter likes music themed horror movies, because I think it's a better segue than going into the trailer straight away. Famous rock band and former drummer from the Nirvanas, Dave Grohl, and his band, the Fighters of Foo, have evidently very secretly been working on a horror comedy style movie with the director from Hatchet 3.
Hatchet 3.
Who BJ. I can't remember the last name.
Yeah,
BJ something. But anyway, yeah, called Studio 666, where presumably they go to record some funky musical stylings in a studio of said number, and it probably doesn't go according to plan.
BJ McDonnell.
BJ McDonnell, yeah, he had
Thank
a
you.
farm, EIO. Yeah.
And on this farm, he had a Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
E-I-E-I-O.
With a foo
And that's
foo
all I
here
got.
and a foo foo there. Here a foo, there a foo, everywhere a foo.
I gotta give him props
BJ
for being able to
McDonnell
work on
had a
projects.
farm.
I got to give him props for
Foo,
working
foo,
on a
foo.
project and like nobody really knowing anything about it.
Well, they might have had a bit of a sneaky, underhanded trick to play on that one because just looking at the thing here, it says it was filmed in the same house where they recorded their last album, Medicine at Midnight. It's like, told you the place was haunted. So they wanted to recapture the classic magic that all of their favorite rock and roll movies had, with a twist. Hilarious gore that fucking rocks. That's
Yes.
according to
One moment, I shall
press
pull up
release from
the-
Grohl himself.
I should pull up the article. Or was that what you were just reading?
Pretty much. Well,
Oh,
article, there's a
Captain
lot more-
Cockblock.
There's a lot more than that. Well, you were making assumptions.
Yes, there
and
is a lot
guesses.
more
Okay, but I
than-
mean, like,
I was making you
what
which?
if they're
I was making you which?
No, I said you were making assumptions and guesses, and I was just like, oh, there's the thing. I'll just kind of, while
Sorry,
he figures out what he wants
Is
to
it
say.
assumption and guesses when all of the things that I said were correct? I just stated facts. Remember this article that I mentioned earlier that I write every day?
Yeah,
There's
and I was
facts that go
trying
into
to
the
help.
article. It's like the things that I wrote were in my head.
Hey, I'm just trying to help.
I just couldn't remember
Right,
BJ
right.
McDonnell's last name. That's the literal only bit that I fluffed on, was I couldn't remember McDonnell's last
And
name.
I helped him with that.
You did help me with that.
Did you
I will
really?
say if they hey,
I got
if they hit it, if they hit it under the fact that that was also their spot of rehearsal, that is kind of a cool idea. Like
Well,
you wouldn't
no,
notice a lot of people walking in and out.
Well, like I said, it's
So-
it's where they did the last album, so I'd imagine it's kind of like people used to seeing them around. So maybe.
So
Yeah, that's what
evidently,
I'm saying. Like that's actually a cool idea.
evidently, Deadline confirms the breaking news with reports that Open Road Films has acquired the film titled Studio 666, which will be released in theaters February 25th, 2022. So only
Nice.
month or two out, three months out, basically,
Three.
because it's kind of the end. And as for plot, what we're learning is that the band is haunted during a recording session and becomes possessed, which could be interesting. God, I hope there's some possessed singing. That could be a bit of crack.
Oh yes, dude.
Yeah. Dave Grohl and his Foo Fighter bandmates Taylor Hawkins, Nate Mendel, Pat Schmier, and Chris Shiflett and Rami Jaffe star in the film. They shot in secret about what happens when the legendary rock band rents an Insinio mansion steeped in grisly rock and roll history. To record their 10th album, trouble is frontman Grohl is creatively blocked, and when evil forces in the house sink into his consciousness, the creative juices
yes.
begin to flow, but so does the blood. Can Foo Fighters
Yes.
complete the album with the band still alive for the tour? God, I hope not. Zombie Foo Fighters would be awesome. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
I love the idea. Like that's fucking awesome.
The cast is to
I
include
wonder.
Whitney Cummings, Leslie Grossman, Will Forte, Jenna Ortega, and Jeff Garlin, who I know at least 3 of those people. So that's cool.
Right.
I wonder, will the soundtrack be the album that they recorded in the house? As in,
Of-
like,
Of fucking court. What
Dude,
other
that
movie?
would be
Like, you
awesome.
never
Everything-
know.
Think about what other movie
No, he's
was
right.
Dave Grohl involved in. Tenacious D, The Pick of Destiny,
Oh, I've never seen that one.
which was also a movie
Oh.
that the album was a movie.
yeah, but the entire point of that was that was built on the sketches that Jack Black and KG used to do. for
Yes,
some-
and it also encompassed the entire album from start to finish at some stage or another.
most of those tracks had already been done for the show.
No,
just-
they were part of a Pick of Destiny album.
that-
Trust me on this.
Oh, Pick Up Destiny. Sorry, I was thinking of the first
Yeah,
one.
the one that the movie was made of. Do you know? The one,
I'll just
Tenacious
side
D
with
movie
whoever wins this
that they
argument
make.
'cause I don't know.
It's the pick of
Yeah.
Destiny.
I
child.
know way too much about Tenacious D. I'm just going to say that straight out right now.
See, and I'm just not
you're
a
right,
big
I was
enough
getting
Jack
confused.
Black
Black
is my
fan.
spirit animal.
I was
Oh,
getting confused because I had the double DVD that actually had the
I also have
shows,
that double
episodes and
DVD
stuff.
with the original TV show that was on MTV. Yes, I have that too.
TV show.
Yes, they had a TV show
Yeah.
that was on MTV.
This is the
Oh,
greatest
yeah,
and
yeah.
best
If you watch
song in the world.
If you watch it, it actually explains a bunch of the songs and how they
Tribute.
came up with them in context of
Long
the show.
time ago, me and my brother Kyle here,
Well, Kyle here.
we was hitchhiking
Oh.
down a
Oh.
long and lonesome
Oh.
road. All of a sudden,
And there's
shiny demon
shiny demon
in the middle of the road, and he said, "Play the
Play
best
the
song
best
in the
song
world,
in the
or I'll
world,
eat
or I'll
your
eat your
soul."
soul. That was Dave Grohl.
I fucking
Yeah.
know. That's why I said, you know what other famous
I
movie he was in? Jesus Christ.
I know.
It's always funny when you walk into a house party, that comes on, and then before you know it, the entire house is singing it.
Oh,
It's
such
great.
a good song.
I'm lucky enough to never have that moment. Then cool.
Oh,
I-
and I said,
I wa-
nay, we are but men. Rock. Oh, such a good song.
I
I'm getting
walked into
excited.
a house. I walked into a house party one time, and it was one of those house parties where I wasn't aware of a certain situation that involved me and other people thinking that I was a scary bastard. So once again, I had a lot of students looking at me like I was going to kill them because apparently they'd been told I was going to kill them. So I'm sitting down. This song comes on. Everyone could have started singing it. I started singing it. By the end of it, I was like, I don't think he's going to kill us. No, of
All
course
that's
I'm
been
not.
going through my
What the
head,
hell?
all I've heard there is blah, 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 blah. You don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Oh. Sometimes
Another
you've got to make some love.
Make some love. Give
Do you
us some
remember inside
smooth-
John Street?
Yeah, myself and Byron were Tenacious B.
And all I was thinking was, man, me and Gibbs went to different fucking
I was the
parties.
less fat
We
guy
was
that could
lazy
kind of
bitches
sing, and
that sat
Byron was the
around.
chunky fat guy who played guitar.
Oh man.
I can keep going. Wonder
Your
Boy.
neighbors.
Sorry, I'm finished now.
Ooh,
God, I got very tenacious heated there.
those good times.
Yeah, it was good. Good. Do that music.
Yeah, good times all around.
On
Jack Black.
screens between bands at Radio Fest and 150,000
Wonder
people
Boy.
had to sing along. It was amazing. Love it. Me and Giz were at a
What
Metallica in Marley
else?
Park. I was at that gig as well with the Tenacious D's. And I've also seen the D just live, where they were supported by a band called Warlords of the Pez, who did a heavy metal version of Justin Timberlake's Rock Your Body that I will cherish.
Really?
I will cherish
Really?
to this day.
Oh, that had to be awesome.
I mean, cherish to this day. It was a thing of beauty.
Send me that on later on, or remind me.
How
to
do
look it
I
up.
do that? It was at a live concert from 2002.
Because there's a very good chance that the band actually ended up recording the song somewhere and that it can still be found.
Mate, mobile phones barely had cameras in them. They could just... I don't even know if they had a camera in them at the time.
My point is, just because the band did that live doesn't mean that they didn't record it as well on something, for something.
Yeah.
Just remind me. Just
Warlords
remind
of
me.
Pez, Justin Timberlake, Rock Your Body.
Oh, fair enough.
Or look up Tenacious D, the Olympia 2000 and something. Is the concert. I can't remember. It was two. I was like 18 or 19 or 20. One of those 3 years. Corey Taylor has also has a piss take version band of Tenacious D. What? In the Olympia. Yep.
I remember Lacuna Coil. I actually don't really remember the Metallica
He
and Tenacious
calls them
D.
Audacious P. Evidently.
Hmm.
Is that true? Anyway, Foo Fighters movie coming out February 20-something, 22nd. That sounds good.
25th.
Dude, that sounds
25th.
freaking awesome.
Yep. Possess Dave Grohl singing some tunes. How can you go wrong on Christmas?
Wonder Boy.
What is
I
the
am
secret of your
Bob the
power?
Mocking
And I
Monk.
looked, and it does not look like YouTube has that song. Just to let you know.
Wonder Boy.
But there is a bunch of videos about Pez if you're interested in Pez dispensers. Because that's all that came up when I looked it up.
Particularly,
What is the secret of your power?
since we're talking about all things musical, I suppose we could go on to something else somewhat musically inclined?
No, we're going through the show too fast. I think we need to at least sing 3 more Tenacious D songs before we move on.
Yeah.
I've only gotten halfway through Tribute and Fuck Her Gently. I haven't even finished one of those songs yet. And someone's after bringing Wonder Boy up in the mix now. I mean, fucking heaven forbid someone drop Master Exploder. I'm fucking gone.
Sorry, there was me thinking maybe I could make a cool segue and make us look professional for a change. My mistake.
I'll blow the mic out.
No.
Fine.
You're not professional.
I'll blow the mic out. Actually, I probably won't blow the mic out, but I'll blow several people in the chat's ears out. So we'll just drop that.
That is a good point,
Yeah.
Bill.
People with their ear holes. What is the good point?
Bill said there are a lot of videos about vagina waxing, but it doesn't mean that it's not what. Wait, I can't read it now. My eyes stopped focusing. But sure, I agree.
There's lots of videos about vagina waxing, but it doesn't mean that there isn't what you want there.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Exclusivo was a great movie. Kielbasa Sausage, that's another great tune.
Ooh. Ew.
No one? Anyone? No? Okay.
Nope.
Moving on.
Carter's just hating life right now. That's all.
I'm not hating life.
How about On the Road? On the Road, anyone? No.
I was looking up Warlords of Pez.
That's all I kept getting was Pez.
No, Warlords of the Pez.
I
thought that's what I put in.
Yeah, that's what I put.
Warlords of the Pez.
But
as I said, there were some local band from Dublin in 2001, maybe.
Right. But Warlords of Pez is the only thing that comes up.
Okay, well, maybe it's them.
And the top Reddit thing is, anybody remember that band? So
I think
Johnny does.
I do. I won't lie to you.
So answer is yes, apparently.
I wasn't expecting Justin Timberlake, and I've got a secret. I love Justin Timberlake. I think he's great.
You gotta rock your body.
He's great. He's great.
When you start singing his songs, we can move to Tenacious D and go to JT.
I can do Tenacious D because he starts kind of low and then he works his way up into the high notes, which I can kind of do. I can't do the JT shit where it's just kick me in the nuts and go for a fucking song.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not my thing, you know. Anyway, moving on. I think it's time to do a trailer reaction now. So, also keeping with a musical theme, there is a new movie coming out soon. Wow, really just turned into the Johnny show there. I just noticed because it's just like we'll just get all the Johnny stories out of the way. Fuck it, just get them out there. One moment now. I need to pull up the deets. Where are you? No.
Rock your body.
Actually, I didn't realize what a musical themed show there was until I'm now flicking through the posters.
Oh yeah, now when I was writing it up, I was like, "Wow, we're doing a lot of music this week. That's kind of cool."
Sure.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, San Diego.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
So there is a movie coming out. The Red Band trailer has dropped recently called Death to Metal. Bloody Disgusting have the official Red Band trailer, but I will be playing the trailer from like 2 years ago, which I'm assuming is when the movie finished production or whatever like that. And time to turn the gore knob up to 11 as Tim Connerry's rocking new horror death metal blasting speakers with gore this coming holiday season in the film. After a freak accident, a disturbed priest is transformed into a mutated killing machine on a mission to wipe out the godless fans of heavy metal music. Oh no. Oh no.
Dude, it sold me.
Yeah. So that's fucking that end of article. Done. Okay, cool. Right. So I have found the trailer. It definitely is the same movie because I face checked people between the two trailers to make sure. So here is the trailer from like 2 years ago, which I'm assuming isn't as silky polished, but it means I'm not hogging Bloody Disgusting's exclusive.
It's coming out from Wild Eye.
Wild Eye releasing, which gives me so much faith.
It says in December, so it doesn't have a specific date. It just says released in December on digital platforms.
Christmas,
next year.
A movie out at Christmas by Wild Eye Releasing.
Just briefly, because I feel that it's going to run rampant. You're not going to notice. Bill, Jer, and Roach are all in chats together.
Hanley, what's going on, dude? How are you? Oh no, Hanley, what's going? Oh no, Bill Roachy and Hanley. Oh no,
That's why I brought your attention to it.
Oh no! Where's the DEFCON 5 button? Give me a minute. There's a siren. Oh no! Wait.
So far
red
so
alert,
good,
red
but
alert,
like it's
red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert. We have a handle in the chat. The trifecta, the three-headed
you
Hydra
have it
has been
flashing as
completed.
well. Excellent.
Huh?
You have flashing and everything. That's brilliant.
Yeah, the three-headed Hydra has been unleashed.
I've been watching Star Trek for the last fucking 4 days. That was great.
You're welcome. I come with all the props. Yeah. So anyway, will we do this trailer? Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Right. So we need to do. We need to do a little bit of this shared screen over here, right here now.
There we go.
Turning
My
to
phone was
Can
about
you
to
let me know? Can you hear audio? I assume you can. Yeah, I know you can hear me right now. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really itsy bitsy.
Metal trailer.
Can
you hear the trailer?
Yes.
I have come to believe.
No,
that
I
there
hear
are those
Giz
among you
singing.
who have come to celebrate sin.
Can you now
and
hear
the
the trailer?
machinations of the devil's mind.
Yes.
Rock groups that treat Satan as a philosophical and artistic inspiration.
Okay. Right.
Father Kilborn, we've had several complaints about you, about what you were saying at your mass.
Or not. Shtick that you're ready.
Admit your sins! And for God's mercy, do it now, or be condemned forever!
Showtime.
Okay. I like when the trailer kicks it up a notch out of nowhere, you know what I mean? I won't lie to you. Cranking heavy metal in the trailer. That was hello.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Okay. So
Sold.
I mean, not
Sold.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Metal marshmallows, the cereal I've always wanted in my life. God dang.
I have come to believe that there
Alrighty.
I
Pretty
was
sure
a
that was
little
the trailer.
I was a little
Yeah, that
torn
looks
with
fun.
Wild Eye, but that soundtrack is like fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm totally down. That looks like a fucking hoot. That looks like
Yeah, that looks
a
fun.
hizoot. Is what it looks like. Jer asked you a question, Carter, which was, if the toys in Toy Story know they're toys and Buzz Lightyear thinks he is a real member of the Star Command, why does he play dead when Andy enters the room, Carter?
I'm gonna say is because he's trying to feel out his location. He doesn't know Andy. He doesn't know the other toys. So he's like, it's that survival technique, just kind of like play dead and survey the room. And so awesome to see you, dude. I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
That's a
Terrible survival technique.
no, but I was going to say that's a way more concise answer I was expecting than out of any one of us in relation to anything we ever talk about on the show. Like, it makes sense.
That's
Right.
because I mean, to be fair, Bill kind of pipped into
To
the
play
post
dead
with it.
doesn't mean he like has to lay there and get gutted. Like he's just like, hey, if I don't move, just kind of survey. If shit happens, he can always hop up and like haul ass.
Welcome
He's
to the
one-
Shiznits,
Katie's
Katie.
here.
How are you?
Just want to see them and like
Katie.
their environment.
Yeah. So,
Sadly, these are things I think about. I don't know. It just
to
happens.
get back on track, I totally agree with Bill in relation to the trailer. Based on the trailer alone, 5 stars. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, we had some gore. There was definitely a lady who had blood ejaculate on her back instead of actual ejaculate.
Right.
Which always a fun shot. Pardon the pun. We had the little kid eating the fucking goth marshmallow cereal, which I'm like, I won't lie to you, I'm slightly upset doesn't exist in real life.
I feel that if it did exist, it would be like eating.
I
fucking-
feel if my cereal could reflect the blackness that is my soul in the morning time, I'd probably have a better day from the offset.
Well, no, it's.
I
it's
feel
not
like
bad,
we
it's
would
just
have that
anytime-
cereal if it wasn't for parents.
I just think that anything called metal marshmallows for some reason would look a lot like a Brillo pad.
I mean, if you take it
I'm
by
sorry,
word
I'm going to
count,
have to, before we move on, I'm going to have to probably pull you up on that one. I'm going to need you to, I'm going to need you to describe to me what you think a marshmallow looks like.
Right.
First.
It's a white fluffy ball of marshmallow thing. So yeah, just like steel wool or something like that. If you're thinking of a metal marshmallow, the first thing that pops into your head is like a Brillo pad or steel wool or something, because it's the same. You got like
no, if you were talking about
No.
cinnamon bites, metal cinnamon bites, I'd be like, yeah, little mini Brillo pads. I could get the aesthetic look. I just don't see.
I'm not seeing like Brillo
Like,
pads,
in
like
all-
metal.
In all of the things my brain could have conjured when someone said metal marshmallow, never did a Brillo pad just go, answer.
steel wool is the first thing that popped into my
I
head.
was thinking of like, I don't know, like marshmallows with like little kind of like indentions of this or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
like
Little marshmallow shaped blobs of kind of like the T 1000.
you know, or like little marshmallows with like maybe angry faces
Yeah.
or something.
Or
I don't-
maybe it's just marshmallows with like a metallic skin.
Ew.
You know, hearty on the outside, marshmallowy on the inside. Metal mellows. Jer has said, thanks for ruining Mallows, Giz.
You're welcome.
Okay, next news bit. Who's doing what? Who's doing what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Huh?
We got Freddy's next.
Oh,
Stranger
now you
Things.
want me.
Yeah, because we're not talking about fucking marshmallows anymore. So
I'll actually take one of you take the Freddy news bit. I actually just after that now I'm just like someone else
That's
take that
good.
news bit.
That's Giz anyway, so.
Nobody. Well, that shows how much attention everyone pays to me when I'm trying to direct the show live.
I paid attention. I got what you were saying.
Yeah, I know you did, but unfortunately, it was the person. Right. So, Freddy Krueger.
I
Giz,
clicked on a build thing without reading it again.
what's your?
that's okay. I'm just waiting to see if he can ruin this for me like he did marshmallows. So
Can Giz ruin vinyl the way he did marshmallows? Find out next week on the GoreCast.
These were never ruined vinyl. Vinyl is awesome. So yeah, you know the way back in the day there was like a TV series called Freddy's Nightmares,
Yes.
and it existed for what was it like 2 seasons between
It was
88
2
and 90?
seasons.
yes, sure.
88 to 90.
Yeah, well, apparently the soundtrack for Freddy's Nightmares is going to be getting brought out soon on vinyl.
The thing with Freddy's Nightmares was the first episode was like a whole flash. The whole episode
Freddy
was basically
Krueger
the
prequel
history of Freddy Krueger and how he got to being, you know, a dream dog, basically. And I was like, this is fucking interesting, this whole kind of background story. And then I saw the court case kind of coming up 3/4 ways through the episode, and I was like, I feel we're rushing it along a little bit, lads. We're kind of getting on, we're moving on in the story there a little bit or whatever. And then the rest of it was kind of like an anthology series where it was more Freddy was just it was basically Tales from the Crypt, but Freddy Krueger was the crypt keeper.
Because dude, I honestly I don't remember. I remember it being a thing, but I don't remember anything about it.
At least this time it had Freddy Krueger, unlike the Friday the 13th series. It had nothing to do
Yeah,
with
that
Jason.
sucked, but it was still a good show.
Well, the original broadcast soundtrack is going to be available for the first time ever on any format, with a TerraVision release that'll be available as a best of LP or a triple LP. It comes with a complete full set of Freddy Nightmare episode guide. Oh, it's an episode guide, not the episodes. Sorry. The special bundle will also include a T-shirt, 4 holographic stickers, 2 enamel pins, and is set to launch at 12 p.m. EST on November the 12th, which is in
3 days.
time.
Friday.
Well, technically 2 days time now.
For you guys, yeah.
Fuck, I really want to bowl a
That just
cereal now after all that
screams
Metal
the
Mallow
80s.
conversation.
Anyone interested in the Freddy's Nightmare soundtrack, it'll be available on the TerraVision's website from like 12 p.m. EST on Friday. But yeah, there's even an old school style or retro style ad for the for the LP that's up on YouTube.
Okay, that's kind of
Busted
tight.
by none other than Sharp Hand Joe. Basically, somebody did a costume of the Freddy Krueger bootleg toy, Sharp Hand Joe, and it's him presenting the soundtrack.
Nice.
Do you remember he was in a music video?
Freddy Krueger?
No.
Yeah, some rappers.
He was in the. He was in the.
Yeah, I was
Dream
gonna say I
Warriors, too.
remember that, but that was wasn't that
The Dream
Right, what, that just, like,
Warriors.
No, there was some original stuff. Give me a moment. One
Oh,
sec.
okay.
Let's,
The Freddy
No, I was
rap
just
here.
thinking like it was all.
Freddy.
I thought it was more like the video to the movie, so like they just cut a lot of the segments into it. I didn't realize he actually had like some live shit.
Music video.
I don't know.
Yeah, but the Fat Boys, 1988.
Alice
Are you
Cooper
ready for
also did
Freddy?
it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
That would have been around the release of, I think, part 4 or 5.
Are you ready for Freddy?
Oh.
Would have been part 4, I think.
I
don't know. Are you ready for Freddy?
I was born ready,
I'm ready for
motherfucker.
Freddy as long as it's not like another reboot.
Yes.
I think Charlotte just referred to me as Gizgle rather than Google.
Yeah, that's probably going to become a thing now.
It used to be a thing. You remember when it was a thing?
Gizzles?
As in, like, oh, what's this strange and obscure nerd question that nobody can answer? Let's call Giz. And
Hey,
Google
when it's
came along and
movie
put me out of
related
a
or
fucking
TV,
job.
it was Ask Giz.
Yeah, then Google came along and put me out of a freaking.
I was like, hey Giz, so a guy's chasing a red balloon, there's this, and this. That movie. That's it, thank you.
Yes, very good. Very evil. Very good. Very evil. Yeah.
Very 80s.
Yes, very good. Very 80s.
Hey, that's when the music was good, so, you know, I'm not hating.
I agree. You had Cinderella and Poison.
Fucking
Oh my
Rat.
God, such good
Oh,
stuff.
dude.
Shinoya Rocks or Hanoi Rocks. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Shinoya. What the hell that was? I'm just making up words over here. I'm just
I
making
should go
up
like
bands.
Shania Twain. I'm like,
There you go. Shania Twain. She's probably in the 80s.
She definitely was. Shania Twain?
Faster
oh,
Pussycat.
dude, Faster Pussycat.
Kill?
Fucking, Great White.
What the fuck are they talking about?
Cool band.
I
80s
don't know,
bands.
dude. I zoned out like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, seriously? Good bands.
Yeah, seriously.
Good bands. Great. Okay, give me a name. It's so far I heard Shania Twain anyway, who's not even a band.
You know what?
Right, Great
Inspector
White.
General.
Fucking.
Inspector General.
You never struck me as rocking the Twain, to be honest, Carter.
No.
That
He
don't
pulled that
impress
one off.
me much.
Oh, that was fucking awesome.
I do.
Oh,
Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. That won't keep me woman in the middle of the night. That don't impress me. Ah.
Oh.
I love this episode.
I turned my brain off for 5 fucking minutes. What the hell just happened?
We get to sing some good songs.
Hey, man, Tiger King season 2. Tiger King season 2 is hitting Netflix.
Oh, dude,
I
me and
know.
Buzz were just talking about that.
I am
know.
adamant this time. You fuckers aren't leaving me on the fucking finish line this time. We are singing fucking. I know you and I did a
sung
Joe
it with
Exotic
you.
fucking sing along song. No one else did.
It's
These two fucking party poopers.
It's these
These two
lame
karaoke
guys.
fucks.
Dude,
Yeah.
karaoke is like a level of hell. I hope I do nothing
But it's
wrong.
not normal karaoke. It's about tigers, Carter. Jesus Christ. Get on the board. Get on board.
And being fed to tigers and killing your
I like
husband.
Tigers. And tigers love man.
Tiger likes man. Oh my God. It's just flashbacks are just I can't wait.
I can't remember who I was talking to recently. They were like, he had a good voice all right. And I was like, no, he fucking didn't. That was some other dudes. That's some other bits. That was no Joe Exotic.
Delete everybody, dude.
Oh God.
Oh my God, he was the Milli Vanilli
of strange tiger-orientated country music.
I just love the scene where he's just driving a car. It's like, oh God, this is my favorite song. And I sing it. I'm like, oh my God, like don't sing. Look what I just heard or what just came out of your mouth.
How much?
Not the same. One of these things
Jer
aren't like
Hanley
the
has
others.
asked kids how many gingers does it take to make a horror movie or horror show?
It all depends on how
judging by
much blood I can.
judging by our show here, I'm going to go with like 2.5.
Oh yeah, that's right, Buzz. I forget.
Yeah, because Buzz is a ginger,
I forget.
and I've got ginger beard. Daywalker.
Got a little bit of.
I'm used to
gray
like
coming in
Giz
my
ginger
beard.
and Buzz is nice. So
Oh,
I'm like
fuck.
1.5, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, God, good old, poor old Joe Exotic. Who would have thought Donald Trump wouldn't get him in?
Not for lack of.
I honestly do not think he's ever going to.
I don't think he will ever financially recover from this housing.
Really?
Nope. From what it sounds like, he's going to die in prison because he's got like cancer.
Oh no shit.
That's what he says. It might be just another way for him to get out. So who knows?
What's the next news bit? We were going. Oh yeah, I was supposed to put a picture of Freddy Krueger up, and I never did. Everyone knows what he looks like. It's fine.
Ooh.
He's all knifey hands.
That's
Right,
a
who's
big
next?
film
I
from
think
Matt
I've actually
Racing.
done all my news bits.
Yes, you have. So,
Well, I see. Mine is a trailer, so I figured that would probably be last, maybe. So that's I can do my
was
other
your
one though.
Okay, do your other
Which I got Stranger Things, and then I got the Bruce Campbell.
one. Okay,
Let's do the Bruce Campbell story.
Campbell. So he's in 2 movies this Christmas. One of them's Christmassy, and the other one isn't. Kind of.
He's going to be on the Hallmark Network. That's already playing Christmas movies right now.
Jesus Christ!
1 December night, Bruce Campbell stars in a Hallmark Christmas movie premiering this Saturday.
Sorry, it's coming out this Saturday.
dude, Netflix already has.
Yep, Saturday, November 13th.
Netflix already has all their Christmas movies out.
Jesus Christ!
Like Thanksgiving just
Right.
doesn't exist except the actual day.
And it's not like we have Thanksgiving
Like-
movies, but it's just like fuck it, fast track to where the money is, and we go to Christmas.
Regine, welcome to the chat. That's the
We
correct
just-
way of pronouncing that, right? Regina.
Oh, Regine. It's Kat. Hello.
There we go. Okay, perfect.
Hello.
Last name.
Welcome to the show. Been a while.
No, here it's just like after Halloween, we just go in a coma till like the 25th of November. We wake
Not
up.
over
it's
on American
Thanksgiving,
Horrors in
we
some
eat,
things that
and
I'm not
then-
allowed to disclose yet. Secrets and lies.
Dude,
Oh,
legit
nice.
though. I was thinking like
What?
right after Halloween, I was gonna go like get some, some fucking half off candy. They already had Christmas up. Took
I
out all the
know!
Halloween leftovers. I was
Amazing.
pissed.
And the fucking, that's why
I went
Mate,
I
in
went
Limerick on Halloween night. They were all, or Halloween day, they were already putting up the Christmas lights in the city.
No,
They were
shit.
doing it before here.
Wow.
There has been
I went the
Halloween
day before
counters in
Halloween
the
to
shops
try to-
since October, and the rest of the shop already had Christmas stuff up in 90% of the supermarkets in Ireland.
Yeah.
I'm
Dude.
pretty sure the reason they waited until Halloween to start putting them up this year is because they've been doing it before Halloween before, and people said, "Fucking stop it."
Oh, that just
It's fucking annoying.
I
'cause,
went-
like, I won't lie to you.
It is.
It's like I'm not the biggest Christmas fan anyway, but I'm not like against the
Right.
holiday. I'm against the holiday since in the last 10 years at some stage it became 2.5 fucking months.
Yeah, I mean, I love Christmas.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, that stuff should start at the very earliest, the last week of November, at the very
Dude.
earliest.
like
Yeah.
it killed me because when I worked retail,
Right after Thanksgiving, American.
because like when I
Thanksgiving.
worked retail, dude, we had our like Christmas tapes that we
Yeah,
had to
Roach
always
said-
play on.
Roach said Christmas has been happening since August here, and he's not wrong.
Yeah, because I went the day before Halloween. We were shopping, and I was like, "All right, I gotta get some fucking Halloween candy to pass out." And I went over to the section, and it was legitimately Christmas. I'm like, "It's not even like Halloween's not even done yet." And then, like a couple days later, I went there and I bought a bunch of Christmas candy, so I'm kind of happy. Christmas
maybe
candy
they
is good.
saw Halloween Kills and they were just like, fuck this season and all Halloween associated
Yeah.
related things.
Fuck.
Myers is just
Christmas tree.
fucked up for all of it.
I'm gonna get on a
Speaking of
slate. I'm
Halloween
not gonna
Kills,
go in
make sure to
very
go over to
long
American
because I
Horrors
know
this Sunday to see myself and Giz's opinions on said movie. They're not good.
and you didn't get to see mine, and I fucking hate that movie.
Bad movie.
Stupid
Bad
fucking
movie. Michael Myers is a demon.
Fuck,
or a
man.
ghost.
Is he? Is he?
He's whatever
He's
the
not
plot wants
he's
him
not
to be
fucking
at
The
human.
that
plot
point.
doesn't fucking explain it properly at
not
all.
fucking
It doesn't give you
I
fucking
won't lie to you,
anything.
dude. They could have explained that whole plot and the whole him standing up if it just turned out there was one of those fucking Shamrock Company little.
Jamie Lee Curtis was probably the most useless character in this movie. She did absolutely jack shit.
In,
Besides,
in her defense, the movie
ass
takes place on the
for-
same day as
Right.
the last movie, and the woman had been stabbed up pretty.
Like she got her ass on Monday,
I
and the
get
movie
that.
started on Tuesday. Like she put it all into like the last movie.
and then she tried to get all like 80s action hero and like, I'm gonna take this shot.
And then she turned 4 inches the wrong direction,
I'm good
ripped
to
all
go
her
now.
stitches, and had to get back into bed. Fuck, I'm like 60. Oh, what was I thinking?
The beginning of the movie was good. The flashback scene, good. Kills, good.
Even
The rest
weird
of the movie
stand-in
sucks.
Donald Pleasance was really good. Freaky, but good.
Right.
Oh, dude, that was an actual
That was a
makeup.
dude.
That was insane.
That was a dude that just looked a lot like Donald
Yeah.
Pleasance.
No, they actually did some weird makeup shit where that was actually like they made the makeup to look exactly
Like how we were
like
talking
him.
about that Nicolas Cage mask. Like they did him up.
Yeah.
To look exactly like Donald
Oh.
Pleasance in the first movie.
That
It was insane.
Well,
Great.
you're a fan of
other
Halloween
than that,
3, as we're all aware. Like,
yes,
you could have literally explained Michael Myers being like demonically able to take that entire beating at the end of the movie if just inside his mask it turned out there was a fucking one of the Shamrock fucking
things.
computer
Stonehenge.
chip things.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just being remote controlled.
Well, not even that. He's just been
Stupid
remote
fucking
controlled.
ass
But you know,
movie. God damn it.
those fucking robot boys have been known to be able to take a fucking pounding. Do you know what I mean?
he got his ass kicked.
Unfortunately,
He
it wasn't
should be
his ass
dead.
that got kicked.
But
It
he's
was
like,
all of his
no, I'm just
training,
gonna
which
get
is
up.
why I was finding it hard
Dude,
that he stood up and murdered half
yeah.
of the town.
They changed it.
It's not just. It's
And
not just
then-
that though. There was.
And then when you look at all the people that are surrounding him to kick his ass, and you got people holding
Roddy,
fucking
I wasn't going to
irons
get
and
started
fucking
on this
hockey
topic.
sticks.
I understand how heated it is, but
What?
it turns out the floodgates got opened, and here we go.
Right. There's like nobody holding a pillow. Like they were all holding like some fucking hat changing shit, dude.
Or there
At
was
the
people
end
with
of the-
guns. Do you remember the guns?
Right.
Do you remember the guns? Why didn't you shoot him in the back of the fucking head? Do you remember the guns that you had?
This is the last Jedi of this Halloween trilogy. Star Wars fans will probably know that. No, don't
No,
growl at
I'm
me.
not growling at you. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, it's a growl of agreement.
Oh God! Print that, and put
I
like
can't
I want
print that,
copy
idiot.
that.
We're a
Him
fucking live
agreeing
show.
with me. No, I'm not saying right at this moment, but when we're done, I want to see the
What
tapes.
fucking tapes? We're on YouTube.
Well, I'm gonna go back and watch it when I'm
do that
done.
if you want, man. I couldn't
okay,
give two
I was
shits.
gonna say,
I don't know
like-
what you're on about. Fucking script it, write it down. What is it? I can give me a sec.
He said
Johnny-
I'm right. He
Johnny
agreed
said
with
he's
me.
looking for new clips, so there you go. Just go, hey, here you go. It's just a clip of Grizz agreeing with you. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that's the fuck. That should be the beginning, the end, and that should be the whole trailer. Giz agreeing with
There you
Buzz. The end.
It's been documented.
Thank you. So Bruce Campbell, he's going to be in a Christmas movie on the
I forgot
Hallmark
about Bruce
Network
Campbell.
this
Yeah.
Saturday. Watch it. He's playing a character named
Oh, I'm not
Steve
watching that.
Bedford in One Night in December.
no.
Which should
I'm
be-
watching it because it's Bruce Campbell. I'm not going to lie.
I love Bruce Campbell as much as the next man, but I'm not going to watch him grow a soul for
Oh.
Christmas.
But hold on. This actually unknowingly kind of ties into the rest of the news story articles today, because it says the movie is titled One Night in December, described as being a wonderful, heartfelt Christmas tale about friendship, music,
Oh,
music,
another tie-in.
family,
Another tie-in.
and the things that ultimately bring us together.
Well, I like our
Campbell.
fans in the GoreCast, so I'm not going to disagree with that last line. But all that Christmas bullshit talking that came up first, it can go fucking suck a fuck. As far as I'm concerned, I can't remember what that movie's that's from, but I'm using it.
Suck a fuck? Yeah, no clue.
Fucking stupid, fucking 2.5 month holiday.
I'm saying, dude, I'm watching it. I.
As long as he says groovy in the
happen.
movie,
Okay,
we're all,
Hallmark
it's all
is
good.
not.
How do you
It's
know?
Hallmark. They're not going to throw that tie in, dude.
Groovy's not a swear word.
But it's not.
Or is it?
It's not that it's a swear word. They're just not going to throw it in. Like, they're not that fucking cool.
They're not going to admit the guy in their happy Christmas, happy-go-lucky, happy family music, stupid fucking happy Christmas, fucking stupid Hallmark. Stupid
Do you see the picture of him in the thing there? He looks so depressed.
Can you see the picture of the thing? Yeah, on a 52-inch screen. I don't need you to hold your fucking phone up.
I'm saying,
see, he looks so
Just
sad.
to let you know, Buzz, just in case you're unaware of how the show works, the people in the chat can also see the picture.
And he's playing a guitar, which means
I know.
music
Yet again, looking at the same picture. We're all looking at the same picture. Yeah. Hallmark are not going to admit that the guy in their happy-go-lucky, stupid Christmas, happy, stupid fucking movie is been spending the last 40 years murdering fucking Deadites with a fucking chainsaw.
Like, straight up blow people's faces off for a living.
Who knows? Maybe this is the year they get
and banging sleuths in toilets.
Yeah,
that happened. Evil Dead. Ass versus the Evil Dead.
You never know. Well, the only way you're going to find out is by watching it this Saturday.
But I will say though, I caught a fucking thing from Bruce Campbell, and I got to give it to him. He's like, "Oh, who knew so many Deadites watched Hallmark Channel?" Like that's fucking awesome.
Bill, I won't lie to you. If that is part of the plot line for the what's the name of this shit movie, Christmas movie?
Black Christmas?
No.
No.
That is a shit Christmas movie, though.
One December night. One December night.
If in one December night, mysteriously Bruce Campbell goes Antonio Banderas from Desperado and pulls the flamethrower out of his fucking guitar, I'm down. I'll take everything I said about this movie back.
Desperado.
Nope, that's not the... Nope.
Why don't you...
Nope. Completely different Desperados we're talking about, mate.
I know, but that's a good song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
And like I said, dude, this breaks it. Like, I don't watch Christmas movies until December, but it's Bruce Campbell.
Sorry, have to say, hello, Fluffy Kitty, how are you?
Oh, hello, Fluffy Kitty.
Little Fluffy Kitty.
Also, just briefly, hello to Best RC. Who was
what up, RC? Welcome to the Chisnets. How are you?
Hello.
I tell everybody that this Saturday on the Hallmark Channel, they need to go watch Bruce Campbell on one December night.
Bruce Campbell even said, like, hey, watch this. So I kind of have to listen to Bruce Campbell.
Or I'm just throwing it out there. You could wait till a more appropriate time, like December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 20th.
Bruce Campbell told me to watch it.
Did he?
Yes.
When?
Why wouldn't he tell you to watch it?
Number one, why? I have two things to say right now. Right, number one, why am I only hearing about this direct conversation line you have with Bruce Campbell now?
You know, man.
Number two, why hasn't he been on the show yet?
These are saying, my two questions. GoreCast friends, and then I've got my Deadeye.
Number three, why is he in a Hallmark Christmas movie?
Because he's Bruce Campbell.
Please ask him that.
I asked him. That's what he said. He's like, I'm Bruce fucking Campbell, bitch. Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense, bro. Sorry.
What did he, Rick James? I'm Rick James, bitch.
I felt Rick James. I was like, yeah, no, that makes sense, bro. My bad.
I'm Bruce Campbell.
And then when I was saying, he's like, bro, chin up. And I was like, yeah, no, chin up. Okay, cool. Like, I just...
So we have a few bits in the chat. Firstly, Katie says, hello, Kitty. Secondly,
you hear that? Hello, Kitty? You hear that?
I just saw fucking Bill just when Campbell kind of looks like Granddad Jeff Jarrett in that pic.
That's what I was getting to. That's what I was getting to.
Then my days looking hard.
Funny enough, Kat reckoned that Bruce Campbell was looking angrily at somebody that he was about to smash in the head with a guitar. And then fucking Bill commented about the Jeff Jarrett bit.
Yeah, or maybe Bruce Campbell was like, okay, I when I did the other Christmas horror movie, and he said, I actually have another Christmas movie for you to do there. I thought it was probably along the same lines. I wasn't expecting to be wearing a fucking white jumper.
He looks like he's wearing a nice little sweater.
Why do I look
Sweater
like
vest
somebody's
kinda not
grandpa?
best,
Because
but-
Do you know what movie
No,
they could
I'm
tie in
not.
if he sang like Elvis and it turned out he was your man from Bubba Hotep?
Bubba Hotep.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I'll tie that back. I'll tie that back all day long.
I hope he does sing the Jeff Jarrett song.
Don't break my heart, break your
I
heart.
can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight. No, that's fucking Billy Ray Cyrus.
What?
God damn it.
Is it?
No, it was Giz, really.
Once I
but-
figure out
No,
where your
it wasn't.
fucking microphone is, you're getting muted, motherfucking with your stupid fucking Ray Cyrus. Where is he?
I assume you're talking to Buzz and not me.
My day's looking hard.
Bubba, seriously, this is not working.
Beautiful silence for everyone watching the podcast.
But we still get tortured. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I can't. I don't control Skype. My powers only
Not
work
gonna
within
lie,
the realms of the
Not gonna
GoreCast.
lie, I was really looking forward to us not
I'm
being
just
able
saying,
to hear you sing anymore.
ain't nothing wrong if you got an achy breaky heart. Everything's got to heal eventually. So
I'm not singing Achy Breaky
Sure.
Heart. I'm singing
You know what?
freaking With My Baby Tonight by Double J Jesse James.
I'm the highwayman, and I'll be back again and again and again.
Okay, so to round it out, this Sunday, One Night in December, Bruce Campbell, Hallmark Network. Get your Christmas
Buzz,
song.
you're
Yeah,
still muted. We just made our. You're still
I don't
muted.
care.
We just made our producer leave.
That's fine.
Oops.
That's fine.
I think it was all the country puns.
hey, at least it wasn't bagpipes.
Okay. Apparently, Buzz.
Yeah, see,
Yeah. Sky is a dog, but apparently she likes her singing.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's a collie.
oh, okay. That's fine.
Wait.
As long as
Hang on a
somebody does. I don't
Can you
care,
still-
human,
Can you
not
still
human.
hear him? I thought he was muted for all of you.
Really? Nope, I can hear him.
Ah, right.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess they can hear me. Sweet. Spend my
No.
days looking hard on
That
the
is
go.
not an invitation for you to
Friends
start
and
that crap again. Stop it.
Bubba, are we done? Please.
Keep spinning too
Stop it.
slow. I can't wait to be alone. Or I could, or fine, I won't sing. I'll
No,
just do this
no.
instead.
Country's good. Country.
You can only
Country.
pick one.
How
It's either I'm singing or I'm
how about those
whispering and
have we got any news stories left that we can move to?
I don't
Well, we
know.
got Giz with your last post. I've got the Indian thing, and then but
I got a story with Stranger
you're
Things.
not going to jump down, dude. This is going to hurt both of us. I kind of miss having a dog. I'm not going to lie.
Because it wouldn't jump up in your lap quite as much.
It's okay, I
No.
just sculled a load of whiskey. I can pretty much do anything now. So.
I've noticed
Oh,
since
you were gone. You didn't have to deal with the worst part of it.
since I've
You're
I
correct.
realized I wasn't on mute, so I kept
Oh, I know,
singing.
because you're on my television, so I could hear you in the other room.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Like Danhausen, I want to be on everybody's televisions. Put Buzz on all the TVs.
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, he's still drinking whiskey.
Of course I am, dude. Oh, you're not talking about me this time.
So, Stranger Things, yeah?
Yeah.
Do we want to do that, or just because I've got the Indian thing?
I don't mind.
Indian in
Whatever
the cupboard?
pickles your pickle, my friend.
Oh, I want to do this, but I don't because I'm not going to say the name right.
Do you want me to take an attempt at the name for you?
That'd be awesome. There's a new Indian horror movie called
Silence.
I seriously do not know how to pronounce that, dude. I didn't even think about that when I was like, yeah.
2 seconds. 2
It
seconds.
is
Sure. Sure, we'll give it a go.
Chori.
In for a penny.
Shori.
In for a pound.
Shiori?
Okay, they've already
Shori.
attempted it. No pennies for me.
Brings a sinister evil to Amazon Prime this month. Excuse me. So November 6th, we get to check out what everybody else just called it on Amazon Prime, and it's being released globally. There's a new teaser today, which if you get a chance, check it out. It looks like it's set deep in the heartlands. The title of the film is the story of a modern young couple. Let's see. The female dude, like, and the more I read this, like, wow, the names just get harder. So the female is 8 months pregnant with her first child when the couple is forced out of their home, escapes from the city and seeks refuge in a house located deep inside sugarcane fields. The house is inhabited by an old couple who seems to know more than they tell. Unknown to them, the house and the fields are ridden with dark secrets that start unraveling as the story unfolds.
For sure, if you're going to be going around riding dark secrets, you got to expect things are going to go badly for you. Like,
right. And apparently it poses a threat to her and her unborn child. Man, I really should have looked through that one because that's just a lot of names that I cannot pronounce. Hey,
oh no!
There goes me for trying to make sure all the workload's equal. So that's my biting ass.
All right, 2 seconds. I put the name of the movie.
I mean, you could have took the Bruce Campbell story, but it wouldn't have been as funny.
I feel like I still could have made the Bruce Campbell thing funny. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, my thing is I hate
that's me.
I hate making people's names just get torn up. I feel bad for saying it wrong and shit. But they've already got a poster up for it.
I'll try.
And it's a pretty creepy poster. It's this lady kind of standing in the middle sugarcane fields, kind of like the whole cornfield thing, where she's just kind of by herself, and there's a puddle of water, but there's people. There's a reflection of people in the water that's not standing around her. So who knows? It could be pretty creepy.
Sorry, I finally found the thing, and yeah, Chori.
Right. And then we've got another
Sakshi. Sakshi is the name of the pregnant woman.
Sweet, thank you. And then we've got another picture of a creepy hand kind of reaching for her stomach while she sleeps. So, and I mean, Amazon Prime, November 26th. Wow, that was wrong. But all right, November 26th, you get to watch that. So.
And if you really wanted to, you can go back to back and watch One Night in December and then follow it up by Troy.
Or reverse it. If this turns out to be super creepy, then you can just melt your way with fucking Campbell.
Melt your heart.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell. Let's see. Apparently, it's a remake of the director's own film. God, why did I bring that up loud?
She is tied down in the photo, yes.
Badly. Pie?
What?
Yeah, Lapa Chapai.
Lapa Chapai. I did it?
More or less.
Oh, fucking drink for me. More. I'll take more.
Yeah, well, you did it in the way, if you spit at a wall, you're probably going to get there somewhat.
You know what?
You only missed one letter.
The fact that I missed the wall more times than not, I get a fucking brownie point. But it's just weird that they were remaking his own film, so I'm kind of wondering how that comes about.
Oh, that one douchebag did it.
Why is she asleep with rope around her wrists? I'd imagine because she's possessed.
Right. Or
I feel the demon in her
or
has
she
a lot
could
to
be
do with
into
the strange
something.
behavior and bondage session that's going on in the photo.
Huh?
Who did Cabin Fever?
Eli Roth.
It was Eli
Both
Roth, right?
The cocky fuck.
That guy, yeah. And he did the remake.
No,
that's why I went
just
both of them. The cocky fuck.
He produced. He didn't actually write it down. Shit.
He didn't.
I'm just hating on Eli Roth.
No,
We just let
I'm
it pass.
totally all for hating on him. I'm just saying.
Okay.
He was all like, "You want to remake one of my?" Oh God, yeah.
I do not want him. I do not want him to watch One Night.
It wasn't even a case
Eli
of
Roth.
someone
Don't
was like,
watch
"We're going to remake it," and he was like, "No one remakes my movies bar me." He was just like, "Hey, you know what? I haven't shot in a while. Cabin Fever."
Right. And they're like, "Cool, but we only need half your script." That's cool. I really didn't need half my script, so fuck it, whatever. I guess.
He's just got one of those
He does.
punchable faces. You just want to punch him in
That's
the
why I
face.
can't watch that one the TV show that he does, the documentary of horror.
The history of horror.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. There's stupid names all over it, where he shits all over the fucking genre of horror. Fucking stupid ass.
It just
Fuck. I'm getting Halloween Kills angry.
Why? What did he shit on?
I don't know. I just don't like Eli Roth, and when he says things, it makes me make.
I don't think he's shit on anything. I literally I just don't like him. So,
do you know what I haven't shot in a while?
His opinions
Sorry to
don't
hear
matter.
that, bud.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, no one's watching, so
Yeah,
if you need
like
to
now's
just
actually
do
the
that,
perfect time
just
if
go
for
right
some reason
ahead.
or soothing voices
Yeah.
distance to you.
just let it go. You're good.
Whatever gets you
I'm
off
weirdly
your-
comfortable with it for some reason due to the fact that he's on the other side of a computer screen that I have nothing to do with.
So while everybody else,
Fucking lash
well,
it out,
Also,
but I don't mind.
the
Go for
fact
it.
that you've been trying.
while everybody else is already into watching Christmas movies, you can watch this horror movie come November 26th on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a watch, actually.
Yeah. I mean, there's a monster hand,
He was quoting me.
touching
When
the
the
belly.
fuck did I say that?
Wants to trying to feel the baby kick.
When the fuck did I don't remember saying that tonight.
Thing.
Did I say that tonight?
What?
I'm with Rochi.
You know what I haven't shot in a while? My load. And then I took the piss out of him and he was like, I was quoting you, and I was like, when the fuck did I say that? I do say a lot of stuff. And sadly, it does sound like something I'd say. Well, you know what? I'm not ruling it out.
I'll allow it.
It sounds like the random shit that would come out of my mouth, like. So, I don't think I said it tonight. Though.
So watch that movie. The little monster guy is trying to feel the baby kick in the picture.
I'm pretty sure the demon thing is planning on taking the baby from that picture.
No, you do not know his life.
That's true.
You don't know
That
what
hand
his
is just kind of
intentions
like a can't wait to have this baby kind of thing. Like, it's more of like look, it's kicking. Can't wait to take this away from her. And like,
I'm liking this alternate storyline that they've just pulled out of their arse, basically. The two lads.
And I mean, like any couple that knows, like, hey, don't go into the sugar cane. It's a bad deal. That's gonna make for a good movie. Tall grass, sugar cane, corn, fields, like they're all spooky fucking places.
Apparently, Rochi's firmly on the side of demon rights. That demon thing is giving soothing belly rubs, you animals.
Right.
Just because I come from the
I was just saying
underworld
that he was
doesn't
trying
mean
to
I'm
feel
an
the baby
evil prick.
kick. It's a natural thing you do with pregnant ladies. You feel the baby kick. I wasn't being an animal.
I mean, for all we know, this whole movie is based on the demon, like trying to watch out for the poor lady. Like, don't talk to the old people. Gotta protect this little baby. They're fucking crazy. Who knows, dude?
Are you honestly? Are you two lads? Honestly,
We're fantasy booking this movie right now.
Honestly, are you two lads trying to tell me that what you've ascertained from that picture is that the demon is that lady's birth partner? Is that what I'm picking up?
Birth partner? I mean, like protector.
People want to feel like when pregnant ladies have pregnant bellies, you want to feel the baby kick.
It's like, I remember when I had a little.
I mean, he had to maybe tie her down.
Am I the only one getting flashbacks
Okay,
to
but
Angel, where like there's a bunch of demons and they're waiting for this chick to give birth because it's supposed to be their messiah, or at least that's what they're saying, but it's actually a sacrifice.
Good call on that.
Yes, you are the only one. Surprise, surprise.
I'm just saying, like, I've seen a lot of women like, man, people always come up like, can I touch your belly? And it's like, no. So the demon's like, some hands, feel a kick, go on about my business.
So to avoid the awkward no that was inevitably going to happen when the demon decided, I just want to go touch this little pregnant lady's belly, he just said, you know what, I'll just knock this lady out and just tie her to a bed.
Jack.
Yeah.
Just do it anyway. It's what any respectful
Maybe if you weren't
demon
such a
would do.
belly-rubbing prude, we wouldn't be in this scenario, Lindsay, or whatever your name is.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I hope
Probably
it's
not
Lindsay. I
Lindsay.
really
Judging
hope
by
it's
all
Lindsay.
of the names that were in the article, I doubt.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's Sakshi.
That's Lindsay in
Hindi.
Yeah, it means Lindsay. Yeah.
Well,
I just Google. That's what Google told me.
Yeah, no, that's the Lindsay of them.
That has been a strange 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what you get when you watch this show.
That's what you get when you let me have a Red Bull.
Just
Nobody let you have
okay,
Red
just to
Bull.
clarify,
You just
chat.
let him
Number
over.
one, nobody let him have a Red Bull. This was a decision he made independently, which I'm pissed off
No,
about
actually-
because you all know
hang
what
on,
my
hang on.
opinions
No,
on people making
it's-
independent
hang on.
thoughts in
No,
relation to the
hold on,
production
hold on,
process
no.
of the show is. I don't like it and I don't encourage it.
It
You never
wasn't.
said
It wasn't.
no.
It wasn't a thought he made independently. It was a thought he made because some guy stacking shelves told him to make it.
That's actually very true. He didn't even independently think of drinking Red Bull. The dude who sells Red Bull was like, "Drink that, fuckface," and he's just like, "Okay."
He was very convincing. He's like, my stuff's better. I was like, you know what? Maybe
But
it
you
is.
knew it wasn't.
That's all it
You'd
takes
be
for
the
me.
only kidnap victim to chloroform himself.
Probably. Probably.
I don't know,
Hey.
dude. I'm always
You're right.
It's like, sir, I don't think you put these on
Hey,
tight
little
enough.
guy,
I can.
do you mind me asking? Do you know what this rag smells like? Well, I'll tell you something for nothing. There's only one way I'm going to find out.
Smells like chloroform.
Yeah.
It smells like
sir,
sleep.
These aren't on tight enough. I could escape. You're gonna put these on a little tighter.
You're a bit of a kinky monkey, aren't you?
That happened in something. There actually, I swear to the gods, there was something where someone could have went, these could be a bit tighter. So I was like, will you shut up?
Oh, what does everybody know is the magical catchphrase that goes along with the GoreCast? Is there any chance that was a parody movie, Giz, that you're mixing up
No.
with something else?
no.
No.
No, I don't think
not
it.
this time.
I honestly, I only said
I
that for a
think
joke.
he's
I don't
talking
think
like
it is either.
Thing.
For the first
Yeah,
I
no,
want
I
to say it was
think-
Adam's Family, to be honest.
I think you're right. It was.
They both did the same
Yeah.
head tilt thing.
Just to prove that I was only gagging. I was pretty sure it was Adam's Family. It was Morticia, if you want me to narrow it down.
Or Gomez, I think.
No, it was Morticia.
I was thinking Wednesday. Or not Wednesday, the brother.
Pugsley?
Pugsley. Like when the two of them were playing, like, oh, this could be tighter. Like I could see that in that scene, kind of, because they were always bantering back and forth.
No, it was
Well,
Morticia.
you've said the
because she's
magical
in
words
the-
now where we've just lost Giz.
It was Morticia. She's in the strap-on thing. It's kind of like...
Yeah,
Hey,
I want to say it's
much
when, do you know the blonde lady that tries to marry Fester is trying to dupe them all out of the fucking money and they try to kill them so she can get the life insurance. It's during that murder plot that goes terribly wrong.
Okay.
If you want me to narrow it down.
I'm just saying, dude, if you're going to get lost, Wednesday is not a bad time to get fucking lost. So. Yeah, Giz.
You awkward
I
ass
lost.
motherfuckers. That has to be the most awkward silence that has ever fallen on a podcast set ever. Stop it now, you two
paused it.
fucking horn dogs.
I got lost.
Stop it.
That's his fault.
Hey, dude,
Stop it.
middle of the week.
I am
Middle of the
100%
week,
blaming
Wednesday,
Carter for this.
what-
Don't worry, Giz. But unfortunately, I have to snap both of you fucking back. So, stop it.
Let's spray him with the
Oh,
hose.
God, if there was only a hose.
I'm just saying, dude, Wednesday is a hump.
Whoa.
Like,
Getting just briefly, getting back to that whole gag about the kid and the chloroform. Apparently, according to Kat, it happened in the early '80s. A guy tried to knock someone out and knocked himself out instead.
It wasn't me.
Well, I got to make sure I'm doing the right dose. Good thunk.
Yep,
Does
that'll do
it
it.
smell like chloroform? Yes, it does.
a couple hours later, nope, that's the right dose. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. I can't feel my face.
So, one night in this. Oh wait, no, we're not doing that story.
No, we just finished doing Chori, which is out on November 24th.
29.
25th,
Shite, I was so close.
29th,
So close. 5 days off.
26th.
I was closer. Yes.
Right. Well, seeing as we've already had
Just keep throwing days out.
we've
It'll hurt.
already had one major rant today. Giz, would you like to inform us about some, from what I understand, Bray Wyatt related knowledgeables?
Yes. So, it seems that Bray Wyatt, his next project, is on the books after all, and it's not wrestling. Although that doesn't mean that he's not going back to wrestling. It just means that apparently he's doing a film with Jason Baker, who is one of the special effects partners of Tom Savini in Callison Studios, I think. Jason Baker owns Callison Studios. There we go. He's going to be directing a film with Bray Wyatt, which is described as a cross between Itchy the Killer meets Xanadu.
Oh, that's a fucking.
That's a.
So,
Ooh,
yeah.
All right.
I'm envisioning something similar to Repo the Genetic Opera in that regard.
Oh,
Because,
God, that'd be awesome.
you know, now we're not quite sure what it is that Bray Wyatt, or going by his actual name, Wyndham Rotunda, is going to be playing in the film, but considering those of us who are familiar with his abilities through the medium of wrestling and promos and all that mad stuff,
he's a freaky fuck, is what he's trying to say.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if he turns out to be some kind of singing, dancing murder machine.
Can he
I'm sorry, what?
sing?
What's his real name?
Know.
Wyndham Rotunda.
Wyndham Rotunda.
The same last name as the guy from IRS, because he is the son of the guy from IRS.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Rotunda.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
IRS from the 80s and early 90s is
Irwin
Bo
R.
Dallas.
Shyster.
And the Wyndham part is from, I think, his uncle Barry Wyndham. That
Okay,
is what the first name.
Him and
Wyndham-
Bo Dallas are
that's what I
both
was thinking
Rotundas.
That's what I was thinking was Barry
Yes.
Wyndham. So
Yeah, that's where the Wyndham comes.
Uncle Barry
That's
Wyndham.
part of the name.
I'll be honest, right? Considering
One of the four.
considering some of the stuff that considering some of the stuff that Bray or that Rotunda himself did specifically in the Firefly Funhouse stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if he did turn out to be singing dancing murder machine, as in like that he can sing.
I will say, Bill, that though you broke the story earlier in the chat, that's why the lads were like, oh, it's like everyone already knew what we were going to be talking about, because Giz had this queued up since before we went live, in his defense.
He can sing, actually. I remember him doing he's got the whole
Well, everyone can do that.
world in his
And I wouldn't have called him
hands.
good at singing during that though, because all you need
I would
for
say
that to work
really
in
good,
the context that he would have been looking for it in is to sound crazy while singing it.
Which he did.
He did.
Yeah.
He just went full Steve
That's
Buscemi
what
from Con
probably
Air.
would need for the movie.
I will say though, I mean, like his little, like you said, his little Firefly moments shows that he's got the potential to kind of come off creepy, weird, like dark Mr. Rogers kind of vibe. So
Because the more singing we heard of him, where it was nearly full songs when he did the Muscle Man dance, and that was more of like
yeah,
just
that's actually.
Oh yeah.
he didn't really sing in that. That was like that song, do you know, you can dance if you
rap
want
kind
to.
of.
right.
You ain't no friend of
safety-
Well,
mine.
it's safety dance. You can leave your
Yeah.
friends.
We don't really
before.
need talent; you just need a voice.
We've
No friends.
I think we should have the chat pick a song for us to sing for our outro before we go into it. Preferably fuck her gently.
Give her some smooches too.
Sometimes you've got to squeeze.
It's all well and good for you. You're in your own homes. I'm fucking renting in a house with other people who are asleep because it's 1:30 in the morning.
It's okay. Me and
And I
Johnny
don't
can
take
take
this
it.
as an excuse. You just don't want to hear me fucking like vocally repeat something that's supposed to be a good song. I don't know.
Sometimes you've got to
Throw
say
some-
please. And
I can sing what I meant
sometimes
to
you've
let
got
Wilson
to
sing,
say,
but-
hey, I'm gonna fuck you softly.
There'd be better odds
I'm
than one of my
gonna
cats
screw
being better
you
than you now.
gently. I'm doing it now. Pump you sweetly. I'm gonna ball you. I can't hit. I can't hit the high
Charlotte
notes at
wants
this
us
hour
to
of the night.
sing.
Actually, come to think about it. I was just like,
Charlotte wants us to sing Baby
She
Shark.
wants us to sing Bananas in Pajamas.
well, one's been eliminated because I don't know.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
actually,
could.
no, I probably do
I'd
know
have
the
better
words.
luck doing it.
Hang on, just briefly.
It's Bananas in
Just
Pajamas
briefly.
is really easy.
Congratulations, Trev. You arrived on just at the end of the show.
No, the whole fucking trailer reaction left yet numbnuts.
Oh, yeah.
And he said that he asked if you shaved. Did you?
Yeah, I had to after last week when
he has-
after the whole
Myself and
face
Giz
paint
both
thing.
shaved, except we then instantaneously covered ourselves with white face paint to hide the fact that our faces were bald.
And then, okay, in defense, we weren't on last week.
And
so
then I
like,
kind of liked my shaved sides, which is why I only have a mustache back now because I have been reshaving.
yeah, see, you got more. Like, I'm just
I
I'm just super lazy.
I had the best costume with my.
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I don't
I really
feel
wish
like
it was bigger.
I still don't know why you didn't resize it. Like, you already left the room.
Because I didn't have the
Left the
time.
fucking, Buzz, you ran out for fucking ice cream before. I mean, like, seriously.
Like, I don't feel like you put as much work to it as say the
Yeah.
other three individuals on the show, but it was definitely super awesome, imaginative.
Was it?
And I mean, I wouldn't have thought about printing that.
Oh no, there was no imagination.
Yes,
I wouldn't
sure.
have thought about.
I do look young.
And
I do look younger with the shaved, with like no beard.
And I had to try to play with the mask.
That was impressive.
Tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh, ooh, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Anyway, moving on. Okay.
Jesus, built my hot rod.
Is that? Are we done on the Bray Wyatt?
We've been done on that
okay,
for a while.
Right. So
November 26th.
Stranger Things.
What?
Buzz
Watch.
technically is taken this, I believe. Okay.
Yes. So the up-and-coming Stranger Things season 4 is getting closer, and well, not really closer and closer, but we kind of finally got an idea of when it is coming out. Kind of figured it's going to be the summer of 2022. No exact date, but it would be in the summer. And they just released a brand new teaser trailer that shows 11 talking to Mike in a thought thing.
The big thing is, if you remember, that at the end of season 3, they all upped and left the little town where Stranger Things was initially set. So this time, they're all in California.
No shit.
California.
No doubt about it.
California.
I truly appreciate the recap at the beginning of the season because it's been so long now since I've seen Stranger Things.
Yeah, do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
been a
we'll give
while
everyone a
since
fill
we
in.
saw-
They beat the big Demogorgon and the what's the name of the big huge?
Oh fuck
Yeah, I
it is a
can't remember the
while.
It's
name
not
of
the
it. but I
Demogorgon.
remember
I can't remember the name of the big huge guy, but they beat him.
Right.
They unzombified
Yeah.
that poor young man that looks like Zac Efron.
Oh shit!
Trev
Did
said,
they? Okay.
No, he died.
Trev said the big fucker was called a mind flare.
Mind flare. That's it. Thank you very much.
There
They
you go.
unzombified that
Thank
young
you.
man. Sheriff Hopper supposedly dead, but we had the after credit sequence that very much he's not. He's just in Russia.
Right.
And 11 and Mike
Hurry, Phil.
all packed up and left the town because, you know, with the murders and all of the people and the disappearances and stuff, they were like, maybe if we take the girl with the psycho powers out of the equation and move her somewhere safe.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Mike. It was
Will, that's
11,
it, sorry.
Will,
Yeah,
and
Will
Will's
and
mom.
And Will's brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all
Okay,
left.
I
And
know
11
that.
has no powers
And
now.
because Hopper died. They kind of took custody of
Okay.
11.
And 11
and they
has no
moved her
powers
with
now,
them.
or they're drained and waiting to come back. Because she used all of her mind powers to defeat the
So-
Mind Flayer.
In the teaser, she's kind of like thing where she's almost like writing a letter, but obviously we're hearing her say what's
Right.
in the letter. And she's talking to Mike, saying she's excited for spring break that she gets to see him. And then after that, there's a bunch of insanity.
In
happens.
Russia.
In Russia. What? Yeah, eventually. But I don't know if it was actually in the trailer.
It was an after
but-
credit sequence. It wasn't in the trailer.
Hang on, since it's
I know. I'm just more
since
talking
it's
about the
Stranger
trailer.
Things, I wonder will we get to hear fucking Sisters of Mercy Dominion playing at some point over the course of the show, because that'd be great.
See, I always wish that they did more after we found out. Like, I mean, obviously her name was 11, and we knew there was going to be a backstory, and we saw it a little bit. I always kind of wish that they
Oh, fuck that
Trev just
stupid
went spring
episode.
break, so she takes loads of acid and sees loads of monsters. Makes total
Right.
sense.
And
total
obviously
sense.
Buzz is not on board as I am, but I kind of wished we saw more of her backstory.
I'm not saying I don't like her. Well, that wasn't a backstory. That was just a weird
Backstory
sideline.
is the fact that we found out there was more of her.
Yeah, we didn't really do a backstory. We did this weird side story where
Well, you
she went
didn't
with the
need
other
more of a
people that
backstory.
were
You
in-
got a backstory for it. This was the side arc that showed the extent of the. I don't disagree with you. You could have
Other
really not had it in there.
Right.
But then you wouldn't have had
Yeah, it
cool
was so
Goth
out of
11,
place.
and that was cool.
Right. And like my
That's
problem is like they
true.
put it in there, so I was kind of always hoping to see more, like how they all got out, or I don't know. Just
I'd imagine, Carter, and I don't mean to ruin what's possible storyline for you. I'd imagine they used their mind powers.
I'm assuming it's like I legit like I kind of filled that in, like we all just kind of broke out. But it was the fact that if you're
They
gonna
could've used
like if you were gonna
angles.
put it on the table, then I just kind of felt like you should have put a little bit more of it on the table, or not.
There's a company whose stock soared after this movie came out. bagel waffles.
Yeah, and leather jackets.
Right.
Yes,
and
and
short
the 80s.
haircuts.
And Ghostbusters.
And Ronald Reagan.
And Ronald
might actually
Reagan.
explain all the stuff you're talking about.
Yeah.
He was in the 80s.
If there was ever a man that needed a rebranding campaign, Ronald Reagan.
guys, I don't know for certain. But there are comics that might do the backstory of some of the characters. I knew he was going to do that. There is a Stranger Things comics. I don't know if they do any backstories. They might not. I don't know.
I'm sure of it. Like, it just, that whole, like, for me, if you're gonna take the effort to throw that into a live action, either don't, or like I kind of wish there's a little bit more to it.
That's why I said I haven't read them. I don't know what the content is. They may or may not do stuff.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Rochi is currently advocating for a drug-induced murder spree with a bunch of kindergarten kids as a storyline.
I think
is that what I'm picking up?
Hang on. I believe we might actually be reviewing a film like that in the not-too-distant future called Little Nippers.
Yes.
Ankle Biters? That was it. Ankle Biters.
Ankle Biters.
No, but I think if you read Rochi's comment, I think the murder spree is that 11, while hopped up on the acid, murders a kindergarten school, thinking that they're the monsters.
Well, that'd be an interesting spring break.
And also,
it would have been a dark turn for
also
Stranger Things.
with-
I'm willing to throw that out there.
I'm also with Rochi, where he said the Never-Ending Story song
Probably
all the
for
way.
the end of the show. Do you want to know something crazy?
Oh, that was such an awesome
I've never
part of
seen
that
it.
season. What?
Are you?
I've never seen it either. I know the song.
I'm not surprised by.
They're singing Stranger Things season. Him
Deadly.
and
You
Neither of you
never
has seen The Never-Ending Story.
Yeah.
I love how they're not yelling
Again,
at
I'm not
people about
surprised with Buzz. It's like, what? Okay, it shows like,
Hang on. I have to agree. Never-Ending Story is one of those films that RTE, especially in the mid to early 90s, consecutively played at Christmas along with fucking the Indiana Jones movies. How did you not see it as a kid, Johnny?
Because,
believe
believe it or not, I have this ability to not watch shit I'm not interested in.
That's exactly like, how can you not see it? Because I didn't watch it.
Okay, then how is it that me and Giz did? Like, that's just some shit. Like, it's all.
What year was
wanted
Never-Ending
to
Story?
watch it.
What year was Never-Ending
It's
Story?
that simple. 1984.
No.
Yes, it is. I'm looking
so I
right at
probably couldn't have given two shits about it by the time.
I wanted to look up the lyrics of the song. I wanted to be ready.
I won't lie to you. Here's what probably happened. I heard there was a dragon in it, and then I saw the dragon was a big dog dragon, and I was like, nah.
But wow.
And then the horse dies, and
But you've never that. Like, that just baffles me, dude.
Honest to God, I don't even know what he's talking about.
First introduction to quantum
I think you
physics.
personally offended Carter.
Like, no. Deadly is straight up like he's like, I have no clue what the fuck Buzz is talking about.
He's gonna be like the Native American in those commercials. He's gonna have a tear go down his eye.
But he can always comment on like the key points of the film, and is like, yeah, I've never seen it. Oh my god, dude! Like, I'm just like, I guess I'm like an OCD.
He'll get to you eventually. Just give it a sec, there, lads.
I don't know.
You are being beckoned in the chat, Carter.
So
he can't see the chat, so Carter, everybody's asking.
But no, Bill is repeatedly.
Bill's asking for you, but Bill, he can't see the chat, so you're gonna have to tell us what you want us to tell him.
I don't have a fucking clue what you're even looking at. For Carter to.
He said your name at least 7 times.
Oh.
He said.
Hey-o.
Right. Anyway. Yeah, I just haven't seen it. It just wasn't a thing. I was pretty by the age of 5 or 6, I was pretty getting into the horror movies.
Now you'll be telling me you haven't seen Krull.
No, I've seen Krull.
Oh, girl. Like, I don't know.
Krull and Never-Ending Story are two distinctly different types of movie.
But but to me, like, they're kind of on the same weird fantasy movies. Page. Yeah, right. Like, they're both weird fantasy 80 films that like everybody's seen. except for Buzz, and that's hall pass. So like whatever, but you know, I expect more from you, Deadly. I really do.
Fuck your big hairy dragon and the stupid non-furry wings that fucking flew in on.
I'm telling you, you personally
have
offended
wings.
him. He's gonna go
He
cry.
was a Chinese style dragon. He didn't have wings.
Right. Well, there you go. There's more evidences to the.
I try to educate Buzz. I expect more from you, and Giz is always like,
Charlie's heading out for the night.
Night,
Night, Charlie.
See you later, Charlie. Nice.
Charlie bit my finger. Sorry.
It hurt. Ouch, Charlie.
What?
Giz, do you know the way you were shocked
Charlie
that I
bit
haven't
me.
seen Neverending Story? I'm literally shocked that you don't know what the fuck that's in reference to.
Like the very first
it was like
viral video
before the
pretty
internet
much.
went viral. Charlie bit some lad's finger.
When he was a
Charlie
baby.
bit, ouch, mommy! Charlie bit my finger.
It's like, ouch, ouch, Charlie, ouch. Charlie bit me.
"Who's Charlie?"
I was doing. Oh my god, he hasn't seen either. This is like the reverse.
Here's the thing.
dude,
Here's the thing.
No, you
I
know
bet
how
you
it
Carter
feels.
has seen it, and he's just trying to hurt me because I haven't seen
No.
fucking.
Or Carter's so old he's forgotten.
He's
No, no.
petty.
The opening was like, oh, you know, like it first came out on the internet. Do you realize how long ago that was? Like, I may have.
It was like these couple of British kids. Well, they were sitting down, and like the one kid was like 5, and he had his little brother sitting on his lap, who was like 6
And he had
months,
his little,
a year
he had his
old,
little
whatever,
hand
as a
up like
toddler.
this, and then the little baby brother, for no apparent reason,
Yeah.
just decided to go.
It just bit his finger, and at first he thought it was funny. It's like, ha ha, ouch, Charlie! And then it hurt him, and then he's like, Charlie bit me! And then like a billion people watched
Okay,
it.
then, yeah, no clue.
Are you talking about Heavy
Oh,
Metal, the movie?
Jesus.
Buzz, probably. Have you seen Heavy Metal, Carter?
I haven't seen it.
Fuck yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah, okay,
One
yeah.
was
So I was right.
awesome.
Buzz, probably.
2 was,
I did watch Charlie bit my finger,
I
though.
did not.
I know where my priorities are.
Apparently skewed, but yes.
Anyway, here's the trailer. Here's the teaser. Here's the teaser trailer for Stranger Things season 4. Oh yeah, I need to.
I hope it's Charlie bit
Oh,
my finger.
God, we
pops
can
up.
only
That'd
wish.
be awesome.
I hope it's never ending story, so you guys can caught up.
That would be a great
Holy
trailer.
shit.
Ugh. That would be a lot better. Oh, I love that music.
It is some good music that I'm probably going to try and talk over, just because it's pretty flaggable. The old Stranger Things theme tune.
The funny thing is, I'm trying to talk over it with singing
Yeah,
the same
that
song.
doesn't work. Strangely enough.
My understanding, are we like starting to wrap up?
Sound like the song,
maybe
but it does sound like the song, so I'm probably still just going to flag them anyway.
Is this the actual teaser?
How much
or are
of
we
this
watching
fucking
an episode?
teaser is just the logo coming in? I mean, it's only 50 seconds long.
Did you accidentally download the
This isn't the teaser. This is,
No,
I think we're just watching Stranger
It
Things.
said 4. It said 4. Therefore, it's the teaser.
Yeah, but that's not the actual
That one
that.
came out 3 days ago.
That's not the one, though.
It's not.
Hold on, I got it here.
Fine, show me the window. Is that the actual trailer?
Share.
Is it the actual trailer? Because the actual trailer we've already done a trailer reaction for. I was doing.
No, this
When?
this just came out. I don't know.
Like, should have like a.
Oops, that's not where I wanted to
Gale,
go.
Hell.
Hold on.
Hell.
Now, if I remember, we're if I remember,
that's
we're
not it.
wrapping up.
The man in the box.
What is going on here? Nope, I can't do that because that's when I'm on YouTube. Nope.
Think Buzz has noticed the trailers from like 4 weeks ago.
It says
that's
3
what
days
the
ago.
one that I picked there said.
That's not the same one though, so I don't know what that goofy trailer is.
Strange enough, here's what it's called. Stranger Things, season 4. teaser trailer.
The one I just sent you in Messenger.
Alrighty, well, we'll resolve this issue in lickety split. I think.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, we'll just pick an even more flaggable song. Great, good stuff.
I was doing tequila.
Hit the download button.
While we're for some reason,
Travis got my back. He said that
You're
was
months
ago. For
I will
fuck's
show
sake,
you the
Johnny.
fucking link for the video.
That's
It's
what he
3
said.
fucking days ago.
I didn't say it. I
3
was
days
saying
ago,
you
Trev.
did, so don't yell at me. I was just repeating.
Literally 3 days ago is
The
what the
chat
video
said.
said. Anyway, here we go. Boink.
Roaches.
Dear Mike, today is day
Yep, that's it.
185. I think I have finally
Tracks from
adapted.
So if they all left together, like,
All down here,
Yeah.
butts, bro.
Why
Down
we keep
here.
it-
That's what happened at the end of the season 3.
No, they
No,
all
not
did
all of
leave.
them.
I even
Mike
like
is still
Oh.
back in the town.
Just
Will's brother, Will's
have
mom,
made lots
and 11
of
are gone to
friends.
California.
even so,
in the city.
I am ready for spring break.
Yes, and also any side
Mostly
time.
because I get to
Mike
see
also
you.
went and did a Ghostbusters trailer as well. Yes, that's very true.
We will have the best spring break ever.
York, get the yolks out, kids. Let's get lynched.
oh, I got the boys confused. That was my problem. I was trying to figure out writing.
Well, I saw some military shit going on in a place that looked like the military stuff with the Russian stuff would be happening.
Oh, roller skating. Yes.
Skating, so much fun. It's good
Like,
times.
it's-
Roller skating is a magical place.
Dear Mike, today
Oh, it's
is
fucking
day
repeating. It's
185.
fucking repeating. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so they go to California.
Okay.
They go to California and
I-
it looks like some fucking shindiggery is about to happen upon the spring
So-
break.
My fuckery is I got the boys confused. I thought she left with the one she liked. I forgot the one she liked stayed behind.
No, because that wouldn't be a heartbreaking ending.
it wouldn't. That's why I was like, I don't get it. But now I just realized I got the boys
Yeah.
confused.
Yes.
It's what I didn't. I
But also, isn't this supposed to be like the last season, if I remember correctly?
Sure. Until they do a spin-off or someone does another thing or they do the
Yeah,
7
no.
or the 7-11
Yeah.
Chronicles, 7 Stories of 11.
No,
Um,
I'm not disputing the whole spin.
in 7-Eleven.
They were trying to rush forward because like the kids were hitting like growth spurts and
Yeah, who'd have thought kids get grown up?
right.
Yeah. They're not going to look like they're in high school anymore. They're going to look like they're ready for
So it's like
not high school things. I don't know where I was going with that.
for some.
Right.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know how that ties into the house trailer thing. I'm sure that will get solved when the episodes come out.
Definitely looks like shit gets chaotic this season though.
Yes.
I think it's chaotic
Yeah,
every
I mean,
season.
you know, there's chaotic and there's like chaotic.
Oh God, I gotta watch the last season. Last season was a lot
Yeah.
of fun. Season 3, I think, was my favorite so far. It was a lot of fun. We had Yuri, that one guy that was with Hopper and other chick.
I am
Winona
not
Ryder.
remembering a lot of last season.
I only watched it once too, so it's surprising that I know all these people's
Not
names.
really.
I don't know. Actually, I take it back. I actually watched season 3 like 3 or 4
I
times.
thought that'd reset the audio, but it didn't. Never mind. We're
It
a
was-
little bit out of sync after I did that. Oh, no, we're back, I think.
It doesn't
Oh.
surprise me that you're like name, person, situation, you know.
Somebody wants a recap of season 3.
Bad
Literally
shit,
just
shit,
did the
bad
recap.
shit.
Do you not remember the fucking 10 minute? Does nobody listen? Everyone was too busy screaming for Carter in the chat. I literally did a full season 3 recap. You
Hey, you
helped,
know what?
Trev.
Carter-
You were there. You were like, it's the Mind Flare. That's the name of the big thing. And I was like, oh yeah, the Mind
No,
Flare.
no. It was Kat asking for.
It was
for a
Kat.
season 3 recap.
And
Okay, so
don't
anyway,
smash
all of the
people.
shit with the company that were doing all of the crazy experiments starts to come to a head. The Demogorgon and all of that underworld kind of nether thing that they had going on starts creeping all over, and they realize that it's actually running under the city like some weird series of veins. Hopper goes down trying to figure out where somebody who got abducted, something went in there. There's a big assault. Oh yeah, the Mind Flare shows up and also takes over a guy that looks like Zac Efron, and he goes around murdering people, and that gets resolved. 11 ends up having a big fight with the Mind Flare, but she uses her big psychic powers to kill the Mind Flare, but unfortunately uses the psychic powers to such an extent that she drains them down and or has possibly lost them completely. Hopper presumably dies until the after credit sequence where we see them in a Russian military prison, and they're like, someone go talk to the American, and you're kind of like, well, that's probably Hopper. And what else happens? Oh yeah, and then Will and his mom and his brother and 11 all leave to go to California because the mom's boyfriend, who was Hopper, has presumably died, until you see the after credit sequence where you see him in a military base in Russia, and they're like, talk to the American, and you're like, okay, that's probably Hopper. And 11, now that she has no crazy powers, they're kind of like, let's just go start a new life. So she's like, bye, Mike. Bye.
Katie's going to bed.
Hi, Katie.
Bye,
Catch you
Katie.
later, Katie. Toodaloo.
And hey,
There was some fun side adventures with Dustin.
Dustin goes off to try to find his radio camp girlfriend.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
And they sing the never-ending story sound.
Steve gets fully nominated as the world's worst babysitter, but yet still hireable.
Yes,
best babysitter.
Because it was him, Dustin, and Maya, that one chick that I forgot her name, played by Maya Buck.
Maya Fuck. Yep, that's her.
Maya
You
something.
mean Maxine?
Sure, no. Hold on. You gotta hold on. Oops. I don't know how to spell. Surprise, surprise.
It's not
What the fuck is her name?
of the post post.
Why did we not? Season 3. I want the season 3 people.
Is Google fighting back?
Older
Anyway,
chick,
while
younger
Buzz
one.
figures out those intricacies in relation to casting,
Maya
That's her.
Hawke.
that's
That's the actress.
her,
Robin.
Yeah, the girl who works in the ice cream shop with him.
Oh, yeah.
Ice cream
Okay.
plate. Yes.
Anyway, that's it from us for tonight. If you are new to the GoreCast channel and you haven't been here, I am correct, right? There's no news bits left?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember anymore.
Keep it track.
If you're new to the GoreCast channel and you haven't been here before, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below, as we are trying to grow the channel to the magical number of 1,000, where we're declared an official YouTube channel, and they will let us monetize videos and be like, hey, you're part of the YouTube team. Until, as we've discussed before, Bloomhouse will probably come in and take all of the monetization for all of those videos, and YouTube will let it happen, because that's what it works out. But it's something
It
we've
just shows
resided
how
to
it works
already.
for y'all.
That's why we're getting a Patreon up and going, where we can just, Bloomhouse can take off. Back off. And
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Thursday.
Thursday we are going to be back
Thursday.
for Group Chat Thursday, where we are going to be reviewing. It's pretty much the lineup that we had discussed last week, which is Surviving the Game, which is the new
Surviving
Zach
the Game.
Ward movie that he made with James Cullen Brezick, starring an unkillable Bruce Willis. We are also going to be reviewing Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, because it's just a fuckload of fun and historically accurate. And we're also going to be reviewing
VHS 94.
VHS 94.
because that came out recently, and I'd like to just get it out of the way. So that's pretty much what you have coming up on Thursday. Also, if anyone is interested in chatting to myself and the lads outside of the show, we have a Discord channel. I will drop the link. The link is in the description box below, where we do our video games chats, and we do we'll be doing the odd movie screening and things like that. And when Patreon gets up, there'll be some exclusive channels for Patreon Patreon members where we do private screenings of things, and you might get to see GoreCast episodes before the air on the Wellovision and things of that nature. And all of that kind of jazz. Other than that, we'll catch you all next week. We're going to be talking about some other mad horror bollocks. Don't forget to join us over in American Horrors, 8:30 p.m. on Sunday, where we're going to have the Halloween episode happening, because Halloween is always on American Horrors, as are we. And we'll also be back Sunday with some geese and some ducks for some murdering action. And we'll catch you all during the week. We're going to be talking about some other sort of mad horror bollocks. GoreCast out, fuckers.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Which button? See the trailer? No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yep. Okay. That sounds like we got a good show there. So if everyone can kind of bounce off and get all of that stuff shot for me, maybe next week ASAP. Essentially, would be really good. It would be the. Giz, are you even paying attention?
Yeah. I mean, shoot stuff. Yeah. Back for Halloween. Blah blah blah. I got it. We're grand. Okay, it's fine.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough. I'll start doing my doodad, like saying good show and all of that thing, and then it'll be kind of like a oh, by the way, kind of thing. And that's it for this week, Gorecasters. We'll catch you all on Thursday, or more importantly, during the week for more insane, mad horror bollocks. GoreCast out.
Bye.
Whew. Goddamn. Good show, guys. Good show.
Yeah.
That was a good laugh.
Giz, your footage for the promo, do you have any of it shot yet? Because I literally have everybody else's.
What footage?
You forgot, didn't you? Yep.
No.
He forgot.
No, I did not forget. Okay, I was really busy, but don't worry. I'm planning on shooting it tomorrow. Okay, so it'll be fine.
Real busy, yeah.
Yeah, everything will be grand. It'll be grand.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough.
Hey man, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, how's it going? Not much, just getting caught up on IDW's latest run of Transformer stuff. It's kind of cool. They go back to the start, and admittedly, it's kind of political, like, but...
Oh, that's nice. Where's my fucking footage?
I said I'd shoot it tomorrow.
That was 2 weeks ago, fuckface. It's fucking Halloween. We're on air and like tonight.
Man, what are you on about, you mental case? It's not till Halloween that we're going out.
It fucking is Halloween.
What? It's Halloween? Fuck! Okay, don't worry. I got a plan.
I don't know how the hell you're expecting to get an entire TV show shot in the space of 8 hours. I don't even have a watch.
Okay, as long as we can get the scenes and stuff filmed, I have a plan. I can take care of everything else.
So we just need to get filming?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's get filming, so.
Okay.
Sorry, I got into my song.
Stop it! Man, you need to calm the smack down.
Sorry, I got really into the tense number.
I told you we get all the filming done.
Yeah, look man, in fairness, filming done aside, we're live in 8 hours and there is literally no advertising or anything done for the show whatsoever. We are fucked.
That's fine, because through the magic of Necronomicon...
Well, I don't like that idea. Instantaneously.
I got this. Don't worry, I got this shit handled.
What are you doing?
Invocare...
What is it that you are doing?
I'm going to make a time port and I'm going to send the footage back to Heart.
Oh, perfectly normal.
Yeah, it's all grand. Invocare tempest porte 3 havenex aveni Heart Fisher.
This Halloween, a half a decade of horror mayhem returns to your TV. Action!
Never get us alive!
Horror!
God damn it, I want to kick him, it's only fair.
Fuck you, you got to kick the last guy.
Rudimentary.
No, not at all.
Rock, scissors, paper.
Fine.
3, 2, 1. Fuck! Go for it.
Right. Don't worry, I got this. His fucking head's coming clean off.
You seem like you're ready to rock.
I always.
Romance.
I wish I could quit you, but why don't you try?
More action. More horror.
How about a big bag of money?
Nah, I'm not really into common currencies. You know what they say, more money, more problems.
Okay. A rare, single print, limited edition Beatles album.
Not really much of a Beatles fan. I'm more of a B-52s guy. You know, the Love Shack is a little open.
More action. More horror. More action.
Down forward, light punch, if memory serves me correctly. How do you down forward and light punch in a game, for crack's sake?
Get over here. And humor. Halloween night on American Horrors. GoreCast returns, 8:30 p.m. CST. Don't miss it.